like as far as talent, on-field talent is concerned. And then the last two, I just dropped this one. I think I've lost the hanger out of it, but is a Team USA Nick Sloviak jersey. Nick was kind enough to send this one out to me to have up in the background of the show. He's actually sent me 2 jerseys. I think I covered the shipping for this one, and that was it. Super generous guy. Also, like and he's proven it, you know, by going to the Ironman this year and winning the event. He's like a solid addition to any team. So I really like that design too. I mean, you're from the US. I don't know what your thoughts on that design are, but that's.
I actually have that exact jersey. I geeked out one time. I don't know what I was doing. I was just geeking out, catching up with what the US team was doing, and I was just like, I need a US national team jersey, and I bought that same jersey, but I had my name put on the back because I'm such a geek.
Cool.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
That's cool.
A little bit silly.
You can claim one day down the road that you played for US.
It does not say supporter. Yeah.
See, they didn't think ahead, or they don't mind that if you lie to your grandkids. And then this one, this took about 18 months to get to me. Nick offered to send this to me for the 100th episode as a gift, which of course he'd just gone to X Factor at the time, and I said that I would absolutely love to have it. And I then offered to give it away on the show. But it took a few detours the first time he tried to send it. After quite a while, it made its way back to Nick. By this stage, the person that I had given that jersey away to, I sort of made a deal with them to instead give them one of these Team Australia jerseys, because I didn't think that this Nick's jersey was ever going to make it here. So then, by virtue of that, down the road, I ended up with this X Factor jersey, which I love the color. The team, again, is super successful, so I think that's cool.
And the player.
Yeah, oh, man, absolutely, no doubt. And then to pump through really quickly some of the local jerseys that I've been lucky enough to be given. And this is probably the part of the collection I would like to add to the most, because I like to hang them in the back of the show when I'm talking about events from various states. So Expendables, they've won plenty and been on the podium plenty, so I've always got a chance to rep those guys. Dave Hopkins gave me this one when I did the shout out for local jerseys. He was one of the first people to say, yep, here's one of mine. So always appreciate that. The Marauders, I've actually got 2 various designs of the Marauders, but I'm just showing one. So this is Addie's. Jason's is in the cupboard somewhere else as well, so I like that.
Surely Addie's has a higher market value.
Yeah, without doubt. I couldn't see how it couldn't. This STK, when they were with Di at the time, they were trying to raise funds to go to the Millennium Series at the time. I reached out to Dan, and I said that I would be absolutely happy to buy one. Did that, helped the guys out, and then I've got a jersey of one of my favorite Australian paintballers there.
Yep, that's a good choice.
Yeah, absolutely. Eskimo Brothers, again, when they were doing a jersey order, I pretty much had to get in on that one. I didn't want to miss out. Again, although I haven't got in on the latest ones, but I'll quickly mention that at the end. This one is really cool. When I went to WA to play, I jumped on with Talk. And then when I got home sometime later, they updated their jerseys, and they got me my own Mr. PBHQ. I knew nothing about it. It just rocked up on the doorstep one day. Appreciate Janine and Steve out there. Great field owners, great team. I hope that we see Talk again in the future.
100%.
Ringo from SWAT, much like Dave Hopkins, when I did the call out and I wanted jerseys of teams that are likely to be on podiums and be featured on the show, well, Sydney SWAT are right amongst that. And I do have to be fair, there's a lot of SWAT jerseys that I don't like the look of. I haven't always loved the SWAT designs, but this one I actually really do like. I think that's one of the best SWAT jersey designs. So I've got a Ringo jersey there, which is really cool as well. Hunter from out in WA got me a Crisis jersey. This is a Marley Wright Crisis jersey. It turned out that he didn't end up playing for Crisis. He'd organised to play with them, but his work had taken him elsewhere, so he wasn't able to. So yeah, that's a pretty unique piece. I spent a lot of time playing with STK, including in Europe. Really nice dude. So that one's a cool one to have. And then down in Victoria, and I really would like to have more Victorian jerseys. The boys from Order 66, they did up 2 jerseys for me, in fact, this one and then one of their Stormtroopers ones as well. And again, whilst something went a little awry with the spelling here, yeah, name and number on the back. So really cool to have teams just offer to do that when they're getting their jerseys printed. Just to, you know, get one with my name on it is really cool. And look, if there's teams looking to get jerseys this year, yeah, I'm all for it. If you're wanting to have your jersey featured in the back of PBHQ, I've got room in the cupboard. I'll make it fit. So I'm definitely keen for that. And lastly, 2 really quick ones that sort of don't fit anywhere else by definition. This is an Aceron Jersey, sponsor of the show. He's so generous in the paintball community. I think you may have even won $100.
I did. That's right.
100 of PBHQ. Thanks to Archer. So yeah, he sent me out this one a long time ago. Really appreciated that and everything he's done for the show. He is truly someone that never asks for anything in return. Every time I say, would you like me to mention something on the show for you or one of your events or whatever the case might be, he always says no. Just keep doing what you're doing. So I appreciate him. And then lastly, this is a test jersey that there's only a few of these in existence as well. Connor from PB Athlete. So when he was doing, this is the first run of what he's calling his strike jerseys. And it was just a bit of a sort of tester, I suppose, to see how the fabric would turn out and how the design printed up and that kind of thing. And he asked me to test it. And from everything I've seen, I've worn this at training a handful of times. They're a pretty quality bit of gear, and I know he's made more additions since then to make them even better. So that's everything that I wanted to highlight tonight. There, as I said, there's probably another 10 like stacked up on the floor there, but they're sort of the main ones that I could cover off in a somewhat short period of time.
Similarly, you talked about hoping to collect more of the Aussie-based jerseys.
Yeah.
Like it's so great to have the pro jerseys and whatnot, but same here. Like I'd relish to collect just the Aussie ones. Like I've been talking to some of the guys from Cartel. They were, I don't know, just selling off some stuff, trying to get an extra bit of cash. And I was like, yeah, give me a Cartel jersey. I'll pay that. I'll buy one. And they almost seemed surprised. Like, why wouldn't I want a Southeast Cartel jersey?
Yeah, a Cartel jersey I think would be great. Hustle over that way. I think, yeah, down in Victoria, they're sort of like the 2 staple teams that have been there the longest. Maybe an NRG jersey, the green suit, as much as I would never like to wear it necessarily. The design is cool. It's been around a long time. And then, yeah, guys like Elmo, you know, icons of the game here locally, would love to have one of his jerseys. Maybe an old Wairu jersey, like a throwback, maybe an Adam Connolly. Some of those guys that have just been around a real long time. Johnny Robber, The Simpsons, I could definitely get around getting some of those jerseys. So if any of those people are checking this out, yeah, we should do a deal.